What's up everyone, it's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I was struggling to make this video because I knew what I wanted to say, but for the life of me I just couldn't fathom it in my head, and eventually it took me so long to actually get my words and my thoughts on the matter in order, even for such a simple topic, that I needed to just walk away and take a break for a little bit. So I'm back, and my mind is relatively clear, and I now know what I want to say. So, in the day and age that we live in, which is basically the season pass, DLC laden, crazy ass, pre-order incentive, broken game at launch, modern day we live in, the pre-order DLC incentives are usually pretty crazy. So, I mean, you've got different DLCs available for different consoles and different platforms. You've got different DLCs available from different pre-order retailers or different pre-order websites or digital shop fronts, and it all gets crazy. I mean, like my Batman Arkham Origin, my Batman Arkham Knight is one of those to fall victim to that. But I'm not going to get into that now because that's not what this video is about. This video is about how Nintendo is finally doing some sort of pre-order incentive, if you will. But before I get to exactly what it is, I'm just going to touch on the entire situation with this game in particular. So, Nintendo obviously has a game coming out at the end of this month called Splatoon on the Wii U. It's basically it's their variation of a shooter. It looks like an alright game, and there's a lot of positive buzz going around about it. There's a playable demo, which is basically going to be a stress test. Now, it's pretty late on Saturday at the moment, so by the time people actually see this video, it'll be the stress test and all will already be over. But I'm not here to announce that or anything. But it's really weird because they released the demo on, I think it was Thursday, and you could download it anytime between Thursday and today. But no matter what time you download or what day you downloaded it at, on even, the demo was only available it was available in 1 hour blocks, and there was 3 of these 1 hour blocks, and it was on Saturday 9th of May between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. 12 p.m. and 1 p.m., which is noon and 1 p.m., and 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Now, all those times are based on the Western Europe British Standard Time at the moment. So, so the fact is that it comes in, they released the demo, which was essentially probably going to be the stress test, and they make it available for 3 individual 1 hour blocks, which is a bit strange in and on itself, but it's Nintendo, who knows. And there was one thing as well with that if you downloaded the demo and you also got a 10% discount off the full price of the game. Now, I couldn't find what that price was on any store based on the euro, because I mean, we use the euro here in Ireland, but I didn't try the demo and I didn't go on and look at it myself. But according to what I read, it's usually £35, and it was down to $31.50 if you used the 10% demo. But here's what gets really strange. So usually when you pre-order a game, you go to your local retailer, say, I want to pre-order this game. You put down €5 on it, and then you come back on day of release, you pay the remaining balance, they give you the game and whatever pre-order DLC codes that they have specific to that individual game. Now, here's, like I said a second ago, here's where Nintendo's one gets even stranger. Okay, so this comes up on a screen after you finish the tutorial. Again, I've seen a picture of this because I didn't actually play it myself, but it actually shows the character in their special costume, and here's exactly what it says. If you pre-purchase, you'll get some special gear to wear right now. This special gear only changes your look in the Splatoon global test fire and won't transfer to the full version. That's right. So the key things to obviously note here are not only that it won't transfer to the full version, but this actually says pre-purchase. So the difference between pre-order and pre-purchase is pre-order, you can slap €2, €5, €10, €20, €50, whatever, down on the actual product. So I can go to my local GameStop. They have a €2 minimum on anything, on any game or anything that's not a special edition or console that's less than €100. So I can go. If I really wanted, I could go in and pre-order Splatoon for €2, pay the rest of it on the day. If I wanted, I could go in and pay €50. I could pay the entire price of the game right now if I wanted. But because the way to have this is pre-purchase to get a skin that only works in the demo and won't transfer to the full game. The demo that's only available for one day at 3 specific hour-long increments. I know, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. It's very Nintendo. I'm a big fan of Nintendo, but it's very out of touch Nintendo. Now, there's other situations like this where stuff comes in as pre-order DLC that is made available later on beyond release. It's not made available beyond release. Who knows? So this is just very strange. Like I can think of off the top of my head, my Killer Instinct on Xbox One. I didn't buy any of the Killer Instinct editions. We all know it's a free-to-play game. You can buy individual characters, or you can buy bundles that come with better characters and all. I didn't buy any of them. But what I did buy is I bought a 12-month day one Xbox Live subscription, which came with Shadow Jago. So Shadow Jago is exactly the same as Jago. He's just a different color. He's Shadow, if you will. So now I know he is being released now or soon because of some sort of stretch goal from crowdfunding that the new developers of Season 2 of Killer Instinct are doing. But my point is, the fact that this was a small bonus for something else. Like I needed to buy this 12-month subscription anyway, and they gave me something different for it. Something that lasted, something that wasn't available for one day for 3 hours at specific blocks of 1 hour. So, I mean, among all the vast majority of pre-order DLCs and all this, I have to say this is essentially the stupidest one, because I've already said it a few times now. The fact that it would only last for essentially 3 hours max and will not transfer over to the full game. So I just don't get it. Now, of course, yeah, you can argue it's more so just a slight incentive because people would be buying the game. Well, some people would be buying the game anyway. Some people would be pre-ordering the game anyway. Or the fact that you're not losing anything, you're just getting, not only are you getting a 10% discount, but you're getting an extra skin you can have fun with for 3 hours. Okay, yeah, I mean, you're not really losing anything in that way. I just think it's a bit silly, the fact that it would just be a demo skin for 3 hours. I mean, it's just, I just don't get it. But anyway, that's the end of the video. If you have any opinion on not just silly pre-order DLCs, but specifically this pre-purchase DLC order, that demo or whatever you want to call it, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter because I have a new series starting up on some point at this month. I haven't got a date exactly nailed down for it, but you can follow me on Twitter and check that out once it starts. I'll be posting updates regarding details on it and when it does start and all that. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel.